Seems you have two escapees this morning. One's got a little cough. Not sure why we both escaped. But I'll put them back over. Then they can get their breakfast. A little cough maybe, hopefully. Hopefully it's just because she's thirsty. That'd be the best option there. Anyway, good hump day morning, everybody. Bad enough when there's one to sneak around. Worse when there's two. And it's harder if they go out there. I mean, I can swing the gate the other way, but it just don't work out so good that way. Oh, I guess I go out here and play in the mud. There we go. Finally got them both in here together. Do the same thing as yesterday. By the way, the little bull calf that just took off to my right, he's an idiot. Little heifer calf, I don't know. Anyway, the reason I said little bull calf's an idiot is I'd have been done and messing with them, and I would have been half done feeding the barn. But he was uncooperative. He thought he could go through that gate while it was closed. It doesn't work that way. He was pretty adamant that that's what he was going to do, too. Anyway. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Hey, kid. I know who your mama is. I bet Brett knows who your mama is. Your mama's hiding. Well, Dancer's slightly pissed at me this morning. See where she's been standing for a little while. Thankful she's still standing. I don't know what the hell happened, but somehow this lockup got partially locked. And it's not like you can do it accidentally. Nail's there for a reason. It can't move. It is unlocked as far as it'll go. Up. And right there, now it's locked and it can't be unlocked. That's where it was this morning. I don't know how that can happen, honestly. Goes underneath there and stays there. I don't think she could have bumped anything that would have, you know, if it wasn't locked, I don't think she could have hit anything, because that's, I mean, there's probably 10, 15 pounds of pull on that to bring it up. Either way, she's out. I was like, why are you still standing there? You were standing there when I looked in the cameras a couple hours ago. Uh-oh. Apparently last time we used this, either that or Blakely was messing with it yesterday and Ty put it up yesterday or the day before. And that could be, I don't know. Once in a while, strange things happen. Huh. What do you think? Rainy's a silly dog. That's what I think. Usually you'll catch Red over here doing this. But no, this morning it's Rainy. Red just walked by. Seems I found the moon. Well, here you go. Dogs eating cowshed under moonlight. And their siblings. Oh yeah, and don't forget the dove. So many times we can beat our head on the ceiling. Apparently not going to give us a show this morning. Just flew out and went God knows where. Uh-oh, now they do it. Get you a little bit of calves playing anyway. Those two were standing there head to head when I come out of the barn. Well, when I got done feeding the cows. So there. You got to see dogs eating shit and calves sparring. Of course, the rest of them are hiding behind the wall, and I think that little one that ran across is trying to play with that big one, and that big one's just going to stand there. Oh, well, I got feeding to finish. Oh, yeah, and Becky's got to get off her butt. I think she's feeding the pups right now because I saw lights on in the house and I heard the pups bark, but she's got to go into Home Depot because we decided last night, and I thought about it before. It's one of those things, if we got to buy a 4-foot section of countertop, which we did have to. Oh, a little bluish color this morning. You know, catch 22, what do? Do you cut a foot off and throw it away? Because it's only going to be on a 36-inch counter. That 19, 20 of those inches was going to be taken up with a little refrigerator. Or do you add a foot to it and leave it a 4-foot countertop? So, if any of you remember what we got beside the stove, there a cabinet door with a narrow drawer at the top. Home Depot had one of those in stock, so she's going to pick that up. And I think the other overhead cabinets that she forced me into letting her get, that go over the washer and dryer and my coffee pot, I think those are coming today. And I think since our microwave is dying, it's taking much longer to do things besides making a funny noise. I think that comes today too. So spin you around and then I'm going to feed. And I want to say part of that stuff's between 7 and 11 today, which will be a good thing because if it's things that Scott's going to have to deal with, he'll be here. And there was something else, but I don't remember. She gets enough stuff ordered, I can't keep track of what it is. And I already gabbed enough in this video, right? We probably got 10 minutes of me gabbing already. But hey, that's kind of the setup for the day. Good morning, Wally. Good morning, cowboy. Good morning, little shits. They both still have some hay left in their feeders. They were, all winter long, basically they have gone through 1 bale a day. They each get, well, basically that much, morning and night, which takes out a whole bale. When we were down in the low 20s and in the teens, and it was really dry, and they weren't standing in any muck anywhere at all, the bale was almost getting 2 days. And then here a few days ago, all of a sudden we were to 1.5 bales. That, if it's empty, I put hay in. If it's like it is, I'll put a little bit in. I kind of adjust. And then I don't know what happened the other day, we caught back up. So that's why there's not a full 1/2 bale left. That's 3/4 of a bale. And it'll probably be 1/2 bale left by what each one of them has left in their feeder. So, there, figure that one out. There we go. That's what we're getting this morning. Thought I'd show you. Good morning, Gooby Butt. Hey, now where are you going? She pushed the button and put it out, then she climbed up there. Then she sat down there like a big girl, and as soon as I got the camera out, what'd she do? Stands up and becomes a Gooby. Are you supposed to be walking on the couch? Oh, looking at the cows and the camera. Yeah? Leave that alone. Leave that alone, too. Hey, you say hi, everybody? I know, almost trying to get something on TV for you to watch. But can you say hi? No. Just gonna curl your tongue. Becky's having fun. She's taking pictures of VIN numbers on the trucks. Why? Because, well, in the state of Oregon, if you want your farm plates, you have to fill out paperwork every year. The screwy thing is, I mean, it is that time of year to do it. The screwy thing is, we already paid for the tags on everything, sent them all in. That one has come back twice. And of course, DMV, in their infinite wisdom, they send it with a stupid everything form. It lists like 20 different things that you might have done wrong or possibly didn't do when filling out the registration application. And generally, it's because you don't have the federal heavy vehicle tax exemption paperwork done. Well, you do that in 1st of July, which never coincides with when anybody wants to do anything. We did it last year, therefore we're good. And she's already checked, and yes, it is done. They still won't give us license on that. And that's the biggest one we need. Oh yeah, hey, Scott's here. Oh, and hey, that box on the porch. That's her new microwave. The old microwave actually didn't do bad on my breakfast this morning. Only took 5 seconds longer than it did 2 weeks ago. But a lot better than yesterday when it was almost a minute and a half longer. So that should get changed out today. And I hope I didn't step in puppy poop. Nope, I didn't. It was just a rock. I'll show you what he's got done. And the puppies shifted their pen and got into the dirt. Oh, look who's here. There we go. That was Ty's first show cow.
That's my baby.
M&M. Minnie M's mommy.
I have a sign hanging next to her too.
Oh, I guess you got a sign to her too.
What?
He yelled at me and hung up at me. He called me some names.
That's into a good board there. This down here, the nailer strips stop right here.
We had some.
So
You
it's
yelled at me and hung up
nailed
at me
here.
and screamed at me on the phone over that
And then the 2x nailed to it there.
about the high. I didn't remember you.
So, and you can see why we didn't end up hanging her wide open,
Screamed at me.
because that's not a lot of room to the floor.
You yelled some
looks
things
all
that
right.
were not nice.
Figured I better get this for you. There's the microwave. Of course, none of the holes lined up, but the bracket of the wall was a match, so we didn't have to change that. Spin you across the big mess. That's all on there for weight. Make the glue work. No, I haven't got the door on yet. No, I haven't got the handle on the drawer or the door. And that one is on, and that's all in there for weight. That one still has a little bow in it, so it's a little higher against the wall, which just makes it drain to the sink, which is fine. Ty's got those full. I don't know about those. And we're finally gonna go get that calf tagged and tattooed. Check her temp, check her navel, kick her out. And thankfully, all day has been like this. No rain yet. Oh, and I think I could see where they're building the new house behind us earlier. And now they're punching another hole in the ground back there. Wondered how they got permission to do the first 2 holes, and now there's a 3rd hole. And none of the houses are where the county told us that they were going to be back there. So, God only knows. Anyway, Ty's already down here waiting for me, so I better hurry up. Becky and I gotta go to town. I can hear the well driller running. See him against the tree right there. And another pair out. Somebody over there complaining. Keep going, Dancer. Follow Mama. follow Mama.
Dig up, baby. Dig up.
Yeah, follow Mom. A little more. There we go. And
String.
there. And a string. Hey, guess what? We came to town, so we had to go there. Had to go there to get something notarized so that the federal government can take money out of our bank account.
Yay!
That way Becky can get Social Security taxes paid, since, you know, that's all been kind of screwed up since Mom passed, and she's finally getting everything sorted the proper channels. Get it paid before they decide to add all kinds of fees. They've been getting paid, but still. Anyway, so yeah, we came to town. Had a nice chat with the notary at the bank. Nice gal. And now we're headed back home. All the fun stuff in life. Well, there's a mini moo. You've seen her mama hanging on the wall now. You think they're marked similarly? If you do, you're right. Very similarly. And I got one that was about 4 ahead of her going in here that has a hellacious string, but I think it's just mucus because it's clear. And there's the new baby, well, newest, and Dancer Mama, Mama Dancer, whatever. She was laying in that corner when I just come up. Keep an eye on her there, Mom. I'm going to see if I can find the one with the string, get a better look at her. I don't think she's ready. It's probably the one tying I saw earlier, but mucus string about the size of my thumb, but it's clear as can be, so generally an indication it's not going to be right now. But of course, they can do it whenever. She's going to be a hard one for me to find because, you know, I didn't see from the front, just from the back side. Then she probably walked in here and the mucus dropped, and I still don't know why. Let's eat shit. She was eating shit too. I mean, we have had them. If you're feeding grass seed straw, depending on the variety, and eating shit. They got mineral. They got their tubs. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, a lot of the grass seed straw we've fed in the past, they'll drag out of the feeder and they'll piss on it for 2 or 3 days. Then they'll eat it. She must have lost that string because I don't see anybody in here with a string. And that's one of the new cows. Why is she eating shit? I don't know. I've never been able to figure that out. And I've never had anybody give me a good answer for that either. So, hey, look at there. 241. First one in tonight, like normal. I come through the gate, it doesn't matter where she's at. She'll usually sneak up behind me. Anyway. Oh, and wait. Oh yeah, I didn't lie. They still got some mineral in that one. That one's empty. I know, I gotta get mineral out again. But now that they got the tubs, they're not into the mineral much, but I don't know. Maybe they eat shit just so they can try to pick worms up. Although they shouldn't pick any up in there. And they're still drilling well over there. Anyway, you seen our day. Things went pretty decent in town. We got there plenty early and worked out okay. We were out of there 4 minutes after our appointment was. So that was good. And what was it? Scott said he thought it was supposed to start raining about 4 o'clock. Well, it's not raining yet. And we're getting a wind out of the east now, so who knows. And if it don't get too wet, I might crawl underneath that thing tomorrow and see what I got to do to fix that radiator line. Now, most of the lines on those things are solid lines, steel lines. Nah, got to be one rubber one. That's buggered up. I just pissed Red off. He wanted to come in too. So anyway, hope your hump day was good. Hope everybody has a great Thursday, and thank you all for watching.